How the heck are you guys? I'm Fastidious. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 74 on our grind for glory. I looked back at the videos I put out yesterday. I'm pretty proud of everything that I made, but they were all pretty negative. And that is not what I'm trying to do here, guys. It's just I care deeply about the game and I want to see it succeed. And I know for a fact, let me show you, I know for a fact that the devs listen to us. Would you look at that? If we go here into the game and we go to the notices, Ultimate Leaderboard, Wings of Doom, Zilitu, the top 50 commanders will earn. I don't see any for free anywhere. I don't think it's a coincidence that I put out a video saying don't call this for free when it can only be earned for free by spending. Ivy Lee did the same thing in her own way. Great video, go check it out if you haven't, and look at that. They responded. That is why we're doing these things. That is why I did the Epic Drop Rates project with Seamus and all of your guys' help with Bombada and Kalian, right? That's why we're speaking about this stuff. It is not to complain, it is because we love the game and we want to see a big difference. So, unfortunately, that being said, we got to talk about something, obviously. If you go here, maybe you saw Ivy put a video out about it already, but you might have noticed, look, Zilitu, we got a new button in the corner, skins. What did I say at the end of my video yesterday, guys? I really hope they don't put stats on skins. Well, what happened? The Wings of Doom, there's stats on that skin. And it's almost no stats, guys. Don't get it twisted. 0.7% on attack bonus, 12 flat defense. It is nothing to absolutely lose your mind over. However, the principle is something that we don't have to lose our mind over, but we should voice our concerns loudly and loudly and loudly about, guys. Let's make a little havoc. Let's stir some mayhem. This is not cool. You know, it's about community outrage. We need our voices to be heard on this. So why is this not cool? Well, I prepared a little something, so give me 1 second. Of course I have, let's be honest. You might have saw the thumbnail, a little clickbaity, I'll be honest. The game is not doomed, but it totally could be doomed because decisions like this to start monetizing in-game bonuses that make an unfair playing field, an uneven, unlevel playing field, that is a slippery slope. Essentially, they're opening a Pandora's box to a lot of things down the line that could be a lot worse than plus 0.7% base attack and only 12 flat defense. It's not that hard. I'm going to take you through a very clear example of that, and then I'm going to talk about some really successful examples of communities from other games speaking up and the devs listening, and there being a really positive change. So what they're doing here, guys, 0.7% attack, right? 12 flat defense. This is the devs, this is the game developers. They're putting their little toesies in the water and they're seeing what the heck can we get away with? What can we do? If we do this, how angry will the community base get? Okay, they didn't get that angry. If we don't get angry, this is what's gonna happen, guys. The next time you'll get maybe a higher rarity skin for Zilitu or another character or every character, and it's only available from some super exclusive pay to win event. Maybe it's just in the shop for 40 bucks. Who knows, but the stats are gonna go up. I promise you they're gonna go up. It is a slippery slope. That does not mean we've fallen off the cliff, but it means we're slipping. It's the start of a slip. We love this game though. Let's keep them from slipping. You know, for now, it's less than 1%. It could easily be, shout out to Lucifer for this example. It could be, what if it was 1 second off of Zilitu's ultimate, right? Or rather, let's think of it in skill costs. What if it was 100 skill costs off of her ultimate? What if it was 50? That would be game breaking in Arena. That would really mess up player versus player stuff. That would not be cool. So let's talk about an example, guys. There's a game maybe you've heard of, Bloodlines. Maybe you haven't heard of it because it's absolutely in the gutter. And that is largely because of their absolute desire to monetize and milk their player base for every penny they can get. And what happened? The game is absolutely dying. So what happened in Bloodline is they have these avatars. So not skins, but avatars. And they're only available from their monthly battle pass, which costs about 25 pounds. Shout out to Pink Jesus for doing all this research. It's about $30, 30 US dollars, right? These give global account bonuses. So give me 1 second, I'm gonna show you some pictures. So what you're seeing behind me, guys, are these pay to win avatars that give global account bonuses. So this started innocently enough. Month 1, it was 1% attack bonus for your whole account, for all your heroes, all your characters, right? It was even available free to play. This changed very, very quickly. If you want to pause, guys, you will see things like plus 12% attack speed globally, plus 10% district income, which is their version of gold, just a 10% gold bonus, and gold apparently in that game is even more restrictive, plus 6% attack to all the heroes in your account. It goes on and on and on. However, guys, these are permanent fixtures on your account, permanent things that stay there. So what does that mean? They stack. The game has been alive for 15 months. If you've been stacking the whole time, your account will get global bonuses of 54% HP, 15% attack, 24% gold, 36% attack speed. Now, I know this is not exactly what's happening in war, but they started at just 1%, right? This is what I mean by a slippery slope. This is what we mean by dipping their toes in the water. This is what we mean by they've opened the Pandora's box, or they're trying to. It's our job to speak up and slam that thing shut. So that's over 30 pay-to-win avatars, guys. Not so expensive one by one at about 30 bucks. However, that adds up, and as you can see, the way it stacks, it becomes required spending. So people might be comfortable being a low spender and spending that 30 bucks, but when you have to do it over 30 times to stay relevant in the game, you've got a big problem. So what happened to Bloodlines? Well, they were at 8,000 active servers 8 months ago. Today they're at 200. So they got cut by 40. Divided by 40. The game is dead. We do not want that to happen in this game. I freaking love this game. It's running in the background right now. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm trying to be a voice of, come on, it's not too late. So let's talk about the positive. All smiles, guys. AFK Arena. They introduced pay-to-win skins that you could purchase with stats. The community went ballistic. They said, no way, Jose. What happened? AFK revoked that skin, no longer made it available, and they committed to never releasing a skin with stats again. People listen, guys. The devs listen. Let's talk about Raid Shadow Legends. I know we love to poo-poo on Raid and talk about how bad Polarium is. However, they have never released any kind of skin with stats. They've never done that, right? You know why? Because they leaked that they were going to release their first skins before they ever even got to release it. The community ever even got to find out if it would have stats. The community went crazy. So they knew better and they didn't do it. This is our job to tell Moonton, to tell the devs to know better. They still have a chance to know better. The skin's not out in the game right now. Fine. If they want to release it, it looks super cool. Let people get it. Let them get their 0.7% attack bonus. Let them get their 12 defense. If people want to wail over that, it's fine. But we should just nip this in the bud. We got to slam Pandora's box shut. Let's get some traction on those shoes and make sure we don't slip down that slope. All in all, I'm just trying to say, I truly love this game. They are listening. Guys, if you didn't catch my epic drop rates video, go check it out. I've already submitted it to the devs. They've already confirmed that they've watched it and they've read the report and they're thinking about it. I don't know if that means anything at all, but at least they've seen it. At least they're listening. As you saw from the new graphic and screen, after Ivy and I said something, look at that. There's a change. They are listening, guys, so make your voice heard. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.